G'day gang, GameolioDan, how you going? We're back in the Neverwinter. Soren
I hope you have a
Revaris.
strong grip on your success here in the Whispering Caverns has opened the pathway to Gauntlgrim. The guild will soon move to explore the wonders of that lost realm. Of course, the business of the guild is to guide others in the Underdark, and leading adventurers to Gauntlgrim will no doubt prove very lucrative. To that end, I encourage you to return to Neverwinter to spread the word. I anticipate we'll have a flood of fortune hunters clamoring for our services in short order.
Okay. Go back to Protector's Enclave. So we're done here, but there's got to be... Is there a dungeon to be down here? Dungeon that's accessible? There's been no quest to do one. So maybe not. Okay. Let's go back to Protector's Enclave. Have a shout to the oldie Noxie.
Allow me to let you.
Just looking for the lore here. So the spell plague.
I cannot abide devil worshippers.
There we go. The Hero of Neverwinter, level 60.
Would you two stop bickering? I'm trying to think.
You've completed the quest and may claim your reward to have your deed recorded in the Sword Coast Chronicles. Greater enchanting soon. Yes, yes, good. Oh my god, oh, okay. So the Hero of Never... I wonder what do we do now? Whatever do we do now?
This is Delzoon work, no doubt about it.
Okay, climb up here. Take us back to Protector's Enclave, thank you very much.
This then is our path.
My ancestors.
Take that item over there. We got a medium tiger. Oh, actually, what am I doing? We should mount that tiger. Let's have a look here. Change the mount to the medium tiger. Here we go. Oh, look at that. We got a good old Bazza. Let's go, go, go. Alright, Sarge, we're back. We have done the
Protector's
job.
Enclave needs your help. So the Guild of the Underdark Guides is on the verge of opening up Gauntlgrim, are they? There are a lot of people who will be interested in that news.
Going to seed. Goodbye, Sergeant, for now. Let me just figure out what we're supposed to do. So if I'm looking at it here, it seems like the Hero of Neverwinter's next. An audience with the Protector.
Greetings.
Okay, no. I thought maybe you had something to say to me, but I guess not. Who is the protector? Which is Sergeant Knox? Or am I the protector? Because Noxie doesn't have anything that I can see related to the hero of Oh, here we go. And then Odie's with the protectors right there.
Good news. Your many efforts on behalf of the city of Neverwinter have not gone unnoticed by the Lord Protector. Hogma knows I've sung your praises to him often enough. Lord Neverember wishes to thank you personally. He has granted you an audience and wishes to speak with you in the Hall of Justice at your first convenience. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
I won't. I even jumped the gun. Went straight to him. Oh, the music's changed. I am here, Lord Neverember.
Ah, you've come at last. My ears have been ringing with your praises from Sergeant Knox and a host of others. I understand I have you to thank for the safe return of the Crown of Neverwinter, thwarting the Orc threat in the Tower District, and a long list of other services to the people of Neverwinter. Let it not be said that Lord Daggled Neverember does not pay his debts. I commissioned the craftsmen of the city to create a gift befitting one of your stature. I also name you a friend of Neverwinter.
Thank you, Lord Neverember.
If you wish to continue to be of service to this city, I suggest you speak with my advisors here in the Hall of Justice. They can provide you with more information about specific activities that would benefit from your attention. I ask that you would also check back with me frequently. I often have tasks that require the expertise of someone such as yourself, and I pay very well. Again, thank you on behalf of myself and the people of Neverwinter.
It was my pleasure, Lord Neverember. Oh, everybody's here. The whole gang's here. They're all clapping. Thanks, guys. Guys and gals. The Cloak of Regent's Guard. 255. Critical Strike, 68. Now, is what I have better for me? This seems to be a little bit of everything, whereas this is more refined. It is a slightly higher item level though. Anyway, let's just accept it. Jorah can go and train. Okay, well, he said to check in with the advisors. They have things for me to do.
Campaigns are long-term tasks that unlock rewards like new equipment, powers, and mounts. You can make progress on a campaign on a daily basis.
Most campaigns are recommended for level 17 and above, though the Tyranny of Dragons campaign can be start as early as level 26. Okay, but I'm pretty sure we're not done with Noxie yet. So Hero of Neverwinter is done, let's claim that. The Maze Engine is the next one. The Demon Lord Baphomet is trying to find the Maze Engine, an ancient artifact that can warp reality itself. Work together with Drizzt Duurden, the Legend of Drizzt, and Bruenor, Battlehammer to stop Baphomet. Speak to Bruenor in Mantle and start the quest, Defense of Gauntlgrim. Okay, will Sergeant Knox point me in that direction though? Going to Seed?
You may have noticed the large statue of Lord Neverember that once graced the central plaza of Protector's Enclave has been replaced with a large tree. This is the Tree of Elemental Balance. According to Archdruid Morning Dawn, it is the city's only defense against a new threat rising in the Sword Coast. Lord Neverember is taking this threat quite seriously and would like you to render what assistance you can to the Archdruid. You can find her near the tree in the central plaza.
Okay. Well, let's do that first. Before I get carried away on all the other quests that are everywhere at the moment. Here she is. Thank you for coming. Minsk is quite capable, but I fear the situation is more than one man and a hamster can handle.
The elemental threat continues.
No crevice untouched.
As a druid, I'm committed to maintaining a balance between the various forces of nature. Temporary imbalances are to be expected and usually sort themselves out. Recently, however, the currents of the elemental forces throughout the Sword Coast have changed in ways that are causing dangerous concentrations of the elements. The Tree of Elemental Balance allows me to affect this flow, but my attempts to stabilize things have been unsuccessful. I believe that someone or something is deliberately redirecting the elemental flow. Druids of the Emerald Enclave have reported sensing a building pressure of both earth and water in the region of Ebon Downs. Minsk has volunteered to investigate this anomaly, but I believe more than his zeal may be required to deal with the situation. I would appreciate it if you would accompany him.
Okay.
Who is a good miniature giant space hamster, eh? You are, Boo! Eh? Oh! Hello, fellow hero! I am Minsk, hero of Rashomon. I have been to the Hells and to the Throne of Gods, so you can say that Minsk has seen a thing or two. Minsk and Boo will meet you in Ebon Downs, and then we shall kick the butt of all evil!
Okay. And Boo, the space hamster. I don't know what's going on anymore. Alright. So we're going to the Ebon Downs. To the Ebon Downs. There's just quests everywhere. All over the place. Well, I'll do what Nox wants. Start from the top and work our way through it. The Ebon Downs. Okay. Basil the Wildcat. Come on, who can't traverse rock? Rockery and plant life. So we're going to investigate the elemental disturbance in Ebon Downs. And I'm stuck on a rock again. Across the bridge. All these ghostly apparitions around here. Aha, so this is a different area. We have not been here before. We went more to the side there. Whoops. Grim Hollow. You are now fighting at level 61. Minsk.
If they have disturbed a single hair on Boo's head, they will pay.
What happened?
They will pay!
What happened?
Boo and I found some unsavory ruffians camped outside the cave. When we tried to enter, the bruisers attacked us. The fighting was fierce. Boo was incensed by their backstabbing. Many ankles and eyeballs were bitten.
Where is Boo?
The ruffians could not stand before our ferocious onslaught and retreated into the cave. Boo and I followed. A few of the cowards ran into the next chamber. Boo chased after them in an unthinking rage. Before I could follow, they sealed the entrance with a large rock. I dispensed justice to those remaining. I was about to deal with this troublesome boulder when you arrived.
Let's find Boo. You gonna punch it?
Rocking rock kicks the king!
He's just pointing. Okay. We're coming, Boo. Find that rodent. I'm going to make a coin purse out of it. Go on, Mince. Get in there.
What is about to be kicked? Point in my hamster!
You gonna kick another rock? Where are you going?
There you are!
Oh, that was good. Got him? He's got Boo. Alright, cool.
Charging into battle!
Come on back. Oh, here we go. Got a quake.
Evil pops from the earth like bots from a pit.
What the? Level 67. Yeah, a second. Let me have a look at you. Cult of the Black Earth. They just look like humans. Kind of odd looking, but with some digging claws on. Press the odd rock. Watch out, minx. Odd rock.
So, the Black Earth hasn't completed its node.
Unreal has us playing mercenary at Helmshold. This is the first elemental seed we've collected. What the?
Oh, hey guys.
And packing a hamster!
Elemental seed. Oh, this is elemental evil. Oh, okay. Elemental seeds form when a local imbalance of elemental energy coalesces into a material manifestation of the associated element. Individuals with an affinity for a particular element can sense these imbalances.
We must fight something, and soon!
Those with the power to manipulate elemental energy can trigger the manifestation of an elemental seed. So we're doing this, are we? We've skipped over the maze engine.
Tired of this standing around.
Oh, here we go.
Surely there
Oh,
must be some evil that needs kicking.
that's right. We'll come back to the other one after then. Something's coming out of the grow. Oh, it's rising.
Oh, and Boo.
water's rising.
Evil's afoot. Time for butt kicking.
Aha! Let's get this chest. I do have a fair few potions here now that I can use. So what's this one do? Additional 400 additional grants you 400 additional critical strike for 3,600 seconds. That's 1,000.
Neverwinter, such an interesting city, and I have been to many cities.
Oh, let's use this one up then. Okay.
Squeaky
Seems wide enough that there might be a few traps here. Probably shouldn't go from side to side. I've also leveled up. Twin Blade Storm. Cordon of Arrows.
We must fight something. Boo is getting quite anxious.
70 points. We're almost there. Not far off now.
A strange elven envoy has recently arrived here.
Okay. Leave that alone for
We
now.
must fight something. Boo is getting quite anxious.
There's many more over here. Go on, Boo.
Evil blood is about to begin.
Another odd rock over here.
Let's clean up this dirt.
I call upon the forces of the elemental plane of Earth. Show to us the elemental seed. Share with us your power.
Let's get him. Let's get him. Bruce, get in there.
I'm armed to the teeth and packing a hamster.
And packing a hamster. Don't want any part of that. Another one, another one. No, okay, we'll get these guys. Oh, more. Next. Oh, there's a seed. Waters are rising.
Water can grind down even the tallest mountain. You won't find us as easy to defeat.
Oh.
Who is angry?
Get back under there. Hold down. Cool. That's good for us. Let's equip that straight away. Should I bother removing this? It's only a rank 4, but anyway, why not? Costs 1 gold to do. Would you bother that? Would you bother taking out something that low? I mean, we've got rank 7s over here, so maybe I'll just get rid of it. Okay, cool. So what are these 2 items? Oops, why does that come up? What are these 2 items? Elemental water seed, right? Yep. And the earth seed, gotcha. Got that. Let's get out of here. Okay, speak to Arch Druid, Morning Dawn. And protect his enclave. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to go back to the bank and pick up that item. Which will allow me to, I guess, warp back to protect his enclave. Save ourselves a little bit of time. I reckon I've mentioned this about 3 or 4 times. Ultramarine, he's on actually. Ultramarine. Yes, I'm pretty sure Ultramarine sent me that one. As well as this tiger here too, which is very nice of him. And most of my mounts too. Some great gifts from that guy. Alright, through the door we go. Whenever I come back, it's always back to Noxie, but not this time.
Disturbing news indeed. I will make Sergeant Knox and Lord Neverember aware that the Black Earth mercenaries in Helmshold are more than they appear. It seems the disturbance I felt is due to the rise of elemental cults in the Sword Coast. One of the first priorities of any elemental cult is to create an elemental node. An elemental node is a location with a strong connection to an elemental plane. At the core of every node is an open two-way conduit to the plane of the corresponding element. This conduit is what gives the cult much of its power. I fear this may only be the beginning of this struggle. Please plant the seeds in the cradle beneath the tree. This will dissipate the energy stored within and help restore the balance.
Elemental node. An elemental node is a location with a strong connection to an elemental plane. At the core of every node is an open two-way conduit to the plane of the corresponding element.
I hope you have a strong grip on yourself. Your success here in the Whispering Caverns has opened the pathway to Gauntlgrim. The guild will soon move to explore.